In this video, let's go ahead and practice multiplying some numbers together using the standard algorithm. We're going to go ahead and find the product, which is just the answer to a multiplication problem. And so for each of these, we have some organization tools that can help us kind of keep track of all of our numbers here. Okay, so for number one, we have the 734 times 5. We always put the number with more digits on top here. So let's go ahead and put 734 in these top three boxes. And that's going to be our first factor, or the number that we're multiplying. And then the second number is going to be 5. Now 5 is just in the ones digit, it's just a single digit number, so it's going to go in the ones place as well. So this is just setting it up and keep it nice and organized. Let's just go ahead and multiply now. 5 times 4, that's the first thing we're going to do. That's going to be 20. You can only put one number down here at 1, so it's going to be the 0, and then we're going to carry a 2 on top here into the tens place. Next we have 5 multiplied by 3, which is 15. 15 plus this 2 is going to be 17. We'll put the 7 in the tens place, then carry the 1 into the hundreds place. Finally, this 5 is going to multiply by the 7 here, and that's going to be 35. Then add this 1 to get 36. The 6 is going to go in the hundreds place, but we need to move over and put one more number in the thousands place. So the product here, or the answer to the multiplication problem, is going to be 3,670. Let's try another one together. For number 2, we have 492 multiplied by 3. Whichever one has more digits will go on top. So let's go ahead and put this 492. That's going to be on top here. So we'll put 4, 9, and 2. And then for our second number, second factor here, we have 3. Let's go ahead and put that 3 on the bottom in the ones place. Now let's go ahead and start multiplying. So 3 times 2, that's just going to be 6. It's kind of nice we don't have to do any carrying here. So that's going to be just 6. Then we're going to do 3 multiplied by this 9, that's 27. We'll put the 7 in the tens place and then carry the 2 into the hundreds place. Finally, we have 3 times 4, which is going to be 12, plus this 2, which is going to be 14. We'll put the 4 in the hundreds place and then 1 in the thousands place. So our product here is going to be 1,476. Here's number 3. For number 3, we're going to go ahead and multiply this 495 by 25. Now the number that has more digits here is going to be 495. That's going to go on top. Let's go ahead and just write that in real quick. So 495. Then for our second factor here, or number we're multiplying, is 25. That's a 2-digit number, so let's put the 5 in the ones place and then the 2 in the tens place. Now when we have 2 digits here in the second or the bottom row, we got to make sure we do an extra line of work, but we'll get to there in just a moment. So let's start with multiplying 5 times 5 as we've done earlier, and that's going to be 25. We'll put the 5, carry the 2 into the tens place. Then we'll take this 5 and then multiply it by 9. That's 45. 45 plus this 2 is going to be 47. We'll put the 7 here and then carry the 4 into the hundreds place. Then we're going to take this 5 and multiply it by 4. That's going to be 20. Plus this 4 is going to be 24. So we'll put the 4 in the hundreds place and the 2 in that thousands place. All right, so we use this 5 and multiplied by all the digits, so we're done using it. We're done using this 2 and 4 as well. And now we're just going to go ahead and take a look at this 2, which is really representing a 20, which is why this placeholder is down here. Okay, so now it's the 2's turn. Let's take this 2 and multiply it by 5. 2 times 5, that's going to be 10. We can go ahead and put a 0 here in the tens place and carry the 1. Then we can go ahead and take this 2 and then multiply it by 9. That's going to be 18. 18 plus the 1 is going to be 19. So we'll put the 9 in the hundreds place and carry the 1. And finally, we have this 2 multiplied by 4, which is going to be 8 plus the 1, which is going to be 9. And so we're going to go ahead and put that in the thousands place. So over here we have one of our partial products and we have a second partial product over here. We're going to go ahead and add these two rows together. So 5 plus 0, that's going to be 5. That's going to be the final ones place number. Then we have 7 plus 0, that's going to be 7. That's our final number in the tens place. Then we have 4 plus 9, which is 13. We'll put the 3 in the hundreds place and carry the 1 up here. And then if we have 1 plus 2 plus 9, that's going to be 12. We'll put the 2 in the thousands place and the 1 in the 10,000s place. So our product here is going to be 12,375. For number 4, we have another 3-digit by 2-digit problem. So we have 671 multiplied by 74. Now 671 has 3 digits and then the 74 only has 2 digits. So let's go ahead and put this 671 on top. So put 671 on top here, and then we're going to multiply this by what? We're going to multiply that by 74. That only has 2 digits, so we'll put the 74 on bottom, but make sure we put the place values lined up here. All right, now let's go ahead and get started with this 4. 4 multiplied by 1 is just going to be 4. Put that right in the ones place. Then take this 4 and multiply it by 7. That's going to be 28. We'll put the 8 in the tens place and carry the 2 into the hundreds place. Now finally 4 will multiply by 6, that's 24. Then 24 plus 2 is going to be 26. So we'll put the 6 in the hundreds place and then the 2 in that thousands place. All right, so this 4 went ahead and multiplied by everything, and this 2 was already used. Let's focus on this 7 now, and remember the 7 is really 70, so that's why this placeholder is here. Now it's 7's turn, so 7 multiplied by 1, that's going to be 7. Go ahead and put a 7 down here in the tens place. Next, we'll take this 7 multiplied by 7, that's going to be 49. We'll put the 9 in the hundreds place and carry the 4 up into hundreds place as well. And then finally, we're going to say this 7 times 6 is going to be 42, plus this 4, that's going to be 46. We'll put the 6 in the thousands place and then the 4 in the 10,000s place. All right, so we did some multiplication. We have a partial product. We have another partial product. Let's go ahead and add these up. So 4 plus 0, that's going to be 4. We can say 8 plus 7, that's going to be 15. We'll put the 5 and carry the 1. Then we have 1 plus 6 plus 9. I believe that's going to be 16. Go ahead and put a 6 here and then carry the 1. Then we're going to say 1 plus 2 plus 6, that's going to equal 9. And then finally, we're going to take this 4 here and just bring that down, and that's going to be in the 10,000s place. So our product here is, I believe, going to be 49,654. Here's number 5. All right, for number 5, we have 5 times 739. Now, even though it's in a different order where the one with less digits is first, the 739 has more digits, so we're going to put that on top. Let's put 739 right up here. And then the second digit that we're going to have is this 5. It only has one digit, so that's going to go on bottom in the ones place. All right, let's get started. 5 times 9, that's going to be 45. We'll put the 5 in the ones place and then carry that 4 into the tens place. Then we have 5 times 3 is 15, plus the 4 is going to be 19. We'll put the 9 in the tens place, 1 in the hundreds place. Then this 5 times 7 is going to be 35, plus the 1. That's going to be 36. We'll put the 6 in the hundreds place and then a 3 in the thousands place. So right over here, we're going to have this 3,695 for our product. For number 6, we have another similar one here. In this case, we have 7 times 904. Now 904 definitely has more digits, so this is the one that's going to go on top. So we'll put 904, and then our second digit or second number we have here is 7, only has one digit, so that's going to go in the ones place. Let's start by multiplying 7 times 4, that's going to be 28. The 8 is in the ones place, carry the 2 into the tens place. 7 times 0 is just going to be 0, plus the 2 is going to be 2. Put that in the tens place. And then finally, 7 times 9 is going to be 63. We'll put the 3 in the hundreds place and then the 6 in the thousands place. So our product here is going to be 6,328. Here's number 7. For number 7, we have a 2-digit by 3-digit multiplication problem. Here we have 94 times 592. Now 592 has 3 digits, so it has more than the 94, only has 2 digits. So let's go ahead and put this 592 in this top row. And then we can go ahead and take a look at this 94. That is 2 digits, so that's going to go on the second row. That's our other factor here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the ones digit by the ones digit. So this 4 times 2, that's going to equal 8. We'll go ahead and put 8 in that ones place. And we'll take this 4 and multiply by 9, that's 36. We'll put the 6 in the tens place and carry the 3 into the hundreds place. Then we have 4 times 5, that's going to be 20, plus the 3. That's going to be 23. So we'll put the 3 in the hundreds place and the 2 in the thousands place. Alrighty, so this 4 is all done being used, and this 3 we already used. And so we have to focus in on this 9, which is really represented 90. So that's why this placeholder needs to be here. So now it's 9's turn. 9 times 2 is going to be 18. We'll go ahead and put the 8 over here in the tens place and carry the 1 into the tens place. Then we have 9 times 9. That's going to be 81. Plus 1 is 82. We'll put the 2 and then carry the 8 into the hundreds place. And then finally, 9 times 5 is going to be 45. 45 plus 8 is going to be 53. So we'll put the 3 and then the 5, and that's going to be in the thousands and the 10,000s place. We have one partial product here and a second partial product here. We're going to go ahead and add them together. Let's go ahead and do that now. So 8 plus 0 is going to be 8. Then we have this 6 plus 8, that's 14. We'll put the 4 and then carry the 1. Then we'll have 1 plus 3 plus 2, that's going to equal 6. Put a 6 down here. Then we have 2 plus 3, and that's going to equal 5. And then finally, we have this 5 over here, and we're just going to bring that down. So the product I think we're going to have here is going to be 55,648. All right, here's one final practice problem. In this one, we have 87 multiplied by 413. We have a 2-digit by 3-digit. The 3-digit is going to go on top. So this 413, we're going to put in this row across, 413. And then we have the second number of 87. So 87 is going to go on the bottom row here. So multiply by 87. Make sure those place values are lined up nice and neat. Let's start with the 7 multiplied by 3 in the ones place by the ones place. So 7 times 3 is 21. We'll put the 1 and carry the 2 over into the tens place. Now we have 7 times 1, which is going to be 7, plus the 2, and that's going to equal 9. Put that in the tens place down here. Now 7 times 4 is going to be 28. So we're going to put the 8 in the hundreds place and the 2 in the thousands place. So at this point, the 7 multiplied by all three numbers on top, and then this 2 has already been used, so we can go ahead and focus on this 8 now, which is really representing 80 by its place value. So we're going to put the 0 down here. So 8 times 3, that's going to be 24. Let's go ahead and put the 4 in the tens place and carry the 2 in the tens place here. Then we have 8 times 1 is going to be 8, plus the 2 is going to be 10. So we're going to put a 0 here and then carry the 1 into the hundreds place. And then 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is going to be 33. So those two 3s are going to go into the thousands and the 10,000s place. All right, so we have one partial product here and one more over here, and we're going to go ahead and add them together to get the actual product. So we have 1 plus 0, that's going to be 1. Next we have 9 plus 4, that's going to be 13. We'll put the 3, then carry the 1. After that, 1 plus 8 plus 0, that's going to be 9. Go ahead and put that in the hundreds place. 2 plus 3, that's going to equal 5. And then finally, we just have this 3 over here, which is going to come on down. And so that's going to be a 3. So I think our product here is going to be 35,931. All right, so there you have 8 different practice problems where we practice multiplying two numbers using the standard algorithm for multiplication. And for these particular practice problems, hopefully these extra drawings kind of helped you stay organized so you can go ahead and perform that algorithm correctly. If you found the video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing with a classmate or friend who might also find it helpful. And as always, keep up the great work that you're already doing, and I'll see you in the next one.